Yeah, I wonder what the best way to get blood off of a shield. What's the best cleaner to use? All right, welcome back, folks, to the SF Comic Book Company. This is our weekly after show for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that cool crap. We're going to go into full spoilers on this episode. So if you haven't seen the episode, go back and watch it, and come back and watch us ramble on about it. Episode 4. The whole world is watching. One person not watching with us, of course, today missing our buddy Nip is feeling a little under the weather, so he's missing today. But me and Sarah are going to pick up the slack as best we can. Sarah, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think these episodes just keep getting better and better. So
yeah. This was an intense one, yeah, for sure. A lot of story beats. We got to some places we kind of figured we were going to get to. It was a lot of stuff going on in this episode for sure.
Yeah.
Overall, you enjoyed this one?
I did. Oh, but first of all, before we get going, I want to apologize because at the end they were in Latvia, not Lithuania. But in the middle they were in Lithuania, and I had a friend from Lithuania, so I remember that one. And then I watched it again before the new episode aired, and I was like, oh man, Ray was right. It was Latvia. I apologize.
How dare you? How dare you?
Out there.
Yeah, all the shit. Hey, we get shit wrong all the time. I don't, like we're not big enough where people call us out like immediately. Oh, well, you said this, so
just gotta jump in front of the trolls,
Yeah, that one. We might have one.
That one.
that one guy. Yeah, we did have one for the WandaVision at one time. Yeah, that was fun. All right, cool. We're just gonna go through the episode, kind of talk about some of the beats and stuff, some of the some of the speculation for some future stuff too. See where we can go. But a great episode. A lot of great character development in this episode. Yeah, we kind of saw what was going to happen with John Walker, and John Walker. Yeah, he actually did some great acting in this episode. We'll definitely dive a little more deep on that. And just the fact that he's getting death threats and stuff from fans, like, dude, read a comic book, read a story. Like, there's a reason. Like, yeah, no one likes John Walker.
In real life, he's getting death threats.
Yeah, he had to leave his social media because people are like, dude, it's an actor on a fucking show. Like, calm down. Like, we all love Steve Rogers. We all love Chris Evans and stuff. But this is a storyline. This is the whole point. You're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to like this guy. You're supposed to hate him. You're supposed to. He's not. He's supposed to replace one of the most iconic heroes of all time. And the guy you want to replace him doesn't want the. So people are assholes. Don't fucking send death threats.
I feel like if everybody hates him, that just means he's doing a good job.
Exactly. Yeah.
Going for. I mean, I met the guy that played Joffrey in Game of Thrones, and he was like the shyest, sweetest guy ever. And I was like, "You are an amazing actor." Oh my god!
It takes If you did your job, you're supposed to be hated. But yeah, it's like sending people death threats and that. Just come on, man. That's just stupid and just. Come on, man. It's an acting role. Come on.
As Taylor Swift would say, you need to calm down.
Calm the fuck down. Yes, seriously. Yeah, it's like I don't get people. Yeah, but he was great in this episode. I thought this was probably his best episode, really. All right. So let's dive deep into the episode. So the whole world is watching. Pretty good. These titles are pretty appropriate too, especially for that end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get the little flashback to Wakanda, 6 years prior, and we get to see Bucky kind of getting right, and she's Nayo. I was right. Nayo from Civil War was the one that showed up last week at the end of the episode. We get to see Bucky kind of going through kind of deprogramming Bucky, and she's doing the words, and he's like the emotion he was like showing in this scene was great. He was just like so happy and just it was a great scene. What do you think of this opening, Sarah?
Wakanda is beautiful. Oh my god, the waterfalls and stuff, so nice. And then I just really loved that they gave us a scene with like a strong female character and a man who was like going through a struggle, and it just felt so like powerful to me. I was like, I loved it because Bucky's sitting there crying, rightfully so. Like, this is a big deal that he's not controlled by these words anymore, and she's the one helping him through that. And I was like, ugh, I love it.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for Bucky. That must have been such a good moment.
Yeah, he's had such a great arc of story, just from Winter Soldier on, just like great. Yeah, he's definitely earned his stay in the MCU for sure. So yeah, we get to see a deprogram Bucky. We learn that they're going to give him 8 hours to use Zemo for what they need, and then they're going to come after him because hey, he killed their king. We get some more we get some more. Where is this? I can't even read my writing. Jeez, so bad it is. So we get some white supremacy talk, like supremacy talk from Zemo, which I thought was super interesting. Like kind of like from his side. Is she right? Is she like on the right side? And you can see this episode was a Falcon kind of struggling with, like, trying to see the good in her, trying to thinking that she, from a certain point of view, she might be right. So what do you think of that whole setup, that whole speech?
Yeah, I thought it was super interesting that he was saying that supremacy cannot be separated from wanting the super soldier serum. I think that Zemo sees it really black and white, and I kind of get where he's coming from, because at least he's got like morals. He's got like a ground that he stands on, and that's what it is. Like, you can't have white supremacy, you can't have super soldiers, you can't have any, like, he named off like the Avengers, like, you can't have that inequality or it's bad for everyone. I appreciate that. But I think Bucky sees a little bit more in like shades of gray, where he's like, okay, but they're trying to do good things, so let's educate them a little bit. Let's talk it through. Yeah. Maybe they don't deserve to die just because they at one point wanted super soldier serum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, a lot of philosophical talk in this episode. I like what's good, what's evil, what's from all kinds of angles.
Lots of Machiavelli. So like everybody, like, he's a means to an end. I was like, oh, man, we're really really digging into that book, aren't we?
Yeah. He's doing the Cliff Notes version.
And then I also noted very pretty stained glass, which I will come back to later.
We get some.
Wait, are we talking about the part where they like go and try to find Carly yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I will wait.
Okay, yeah, I think that's coming up. So we get some fun. I love the conversation when Falcon's talking about his TT. That's his aunt, and like just like the way Zemo said TT was just hilarious to me. I thought that whole scene was pretty good. We get some more stuff with the Flag Smashers. You see some more of the GRC, kind of learn a little bit more about how shitty they were. They can't trust anything. We get them kind of going into their facility, kind of looking, asking questions. Get a creepy scene with Zemo and some candy with some little kids. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what my note was. So I was like, is this specifically Turkish Delight so that we're creeped out because of the Chronicles of Narnia?
Yeah.
And it's like, if any person that's an adult gives you Turkish Delight, it's like,
yeah. That's the only time I've ever heard of Turkish Delight is from Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
kind of required.
Yeah, I did play Aslan in the play in third grade. So yeah. There's some, like, there might be video footage out there somewhere. Some I might have, but hopefully that's burned.
Yeah. I was like, are they signaling to us that he is a bad person here? And then when he tells the kids that like those guys are bad, don't trust them, I was like, what is he playing at here? Is he just trying to have more allies just in case?
Yeah. It's kind of weird for sure. I like how Falcon pointed out, like, he's gonna like betray you, say something and betray you, and do that head tilt he does. That's a good line.
And he was like,
he's doing great acting in this. Zemo is he's definitely one of my favorite characters in this show so far. We got Gold Dirty Bastards calling in. Good episode, but we pretty much seen all this coming. Yeah, this is pretty much like what a lot of the stuff we speculated. Like but the John Walker stuff and the Zemo stuff and stuff. We kind of called this for sure. Zemo creeping out like Game of Thrones. Varys' little birds. Yeah,
Totally. Or he's
yeah,
like Littlefinger or something.
yeah, playing the scenes. Yeah, you knew Zemo was gonna, betray and get out of there. He had a plan for sure.
Also, I just want to I judge Zemo for a minute because he keeps shooting guns in like very enclosed spaces right next to people's faces. Like he did that just to scare the doctor.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be able to hear after.
Yeah. They do that in like action movies all the time. Like somebody shoots somebody, like, dude, you would your eardrums would explode.
Oh my god, yeah. And then they're going to be deaf, and then how are they going to tell when anybody's sneaking up on them?
Yeah.
Like, come on, no, this is stupid. Don't do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we get a scene of Sharon again. Sharon's back in here. I think there's definitely a lot more to her character. We're gonna get a big reveal of something to her. I still think she's a Skrull. I think we're gonna find something out.
Did you see what she was walking through? It was like a zigzag barricade with like guys with machine guns.
Yeah, it was a very military kind of, like a mercenary kind of thing. Any more theories on who the power broker is? Like who's that going to end up being? Any theories you came up with this week?
I don't know that we've been like actually introduced to them yet. Do you?
Yeah. I don't know. It could be Zemo. Could be Sharon's the power broker. Could be someone we haven't been.
Can I say Zola just because that was my from like day one?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good shout. Many are saying that she is the power broker, Sharon Carter.
But they keep referring to the power broker as a man.
That's to throw people off.
Yeah, it could be to throw people off, but they could have also just used like a gender neutral pronoun.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
I don't
know. Thunderbolt. I heard that theory a couple times. Yeah, Thunderbolt from the forgot the whole word.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's too many damn characters. It could be. I think it's Mephisto. I don't know.
I'm gonna stick with Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion for everything. All right, I'm down. So yeah, we see some more of that. We get to learn that there's a funeral going on for her. I guess that wasn't her birth mother, but she took care of her.
She's like a Mother Teresa type.
Yeah, kind of like, okay, so she was taking in a lot of these refugees and stuff. So yeah. Some more talk about the Shades of Grey stuff. Falcon wants to talk. He wants to think. That was what he was doing. What he was doing beforehand. Oh, Thunderbolt Ross. Okay, I thought he was. Okay, yeah, Ross. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I was thinking some other character for some reason. Yeah, Thunderbolt Ross. That's the classic Hulk villain. Thaddeus Ross. He turns into the Red Hulk into the comic, and he was a big part of the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts in the comics. So yeah, it could be Ross. I could see that. Yeah, I think he shows up in one of the trailers, I think. Oh no, I think he was in the Black Widow trailer or one of the trailers. So he's definitely gonna be a part of this next phase for sure.
I feel like I really need to go through all the credits because there's so much in there, but I'm always like hopping on to jump onto this that I haven't really stopped it or anything to look at the credits.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot in there.
Yeah, I just kind of like skim through them, just say like see.
Make sure there's no credit after credit scene. Yeah, what's credit scene?
Yeah. Okay. So we get So we get Cap showing up again. Kind of make it. You can see he's kind of losing it. He's kind of you can see he's a little twitchy, a little more on edge. Pep tries. He tries to talk to her, and of course they jump in and get a little chase, and then of course we get a Zemo escape. So what do you think of this next scene, this whole confrontation? Yeah.
I really liked what Sam was doing, and again, I think that he's like, hey, like she just her motivation is good. It's just her execution is skewed. I think he said a couple times during this episode, like there doesn't have to be blood.
Yeah.
For this to work or something along those lines. I really liked that. And Cap, man, and like I have flashes of being like he keeps going like this and and I'm like, does he have like PTSD?
Yeah.
Does he have something going on like physically? Like I want to have empathy for him, and I feel like they're trying to kind of build that up, but then he just like doesn't give Sam his 10 minutes. And ruins everything. And it's just so frustrating. But also I think making the makings of a good villain, probably.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and even if he does, like, yeah, he's quite disturbed for sure. So yeah, Zemo shoots the girl Kylie a couple times, destroys the serum. But of course, one
How could you miss one?
yeah, and we knew this as soon as the temptation was going to be there, and he's seen all around. The Wakandan kicked his ass. All these people are kicking his ass, and like they're not even super soldiers, just beating his ass. Yeah, he's just a dude with a shield. So we knew that was going to happen. So yeah, their plan, Flag Smasher's plan, is pretty much to separate them and kill Cap. That's like the big plan. Let's see, and so yeah, we get a scene with the Wakandans coming in, confronting them. The Wakandans had them shook. Yeah, they're I always forget the name of the warriors. The
Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they just came in and wrecked shop. That was a badass scene. I like that a lot.
I loved when she just took off Bucky's arm.
Yeah. Yeah, she got the cheat code for his arm.
Power move, like
yeah. Well, and that was smart. Like, we helped bring you back, but just in case, if we got to take your ass down, we got contingency plan. So
take you out.
Yeah. It was a great scene. Yeah, and Cap gets worked. I got that in my note. Yeah, he just gets his ass cooked, and Zemo pulls the El Chapo move. They call him out. Yeah. I love that scene. That was great. So what'd you think of that whole setup?
Oh man, this fight was so good. And I liked that, like, the Dora Milaje, at least especially like towards the end, were not really going to kill. Like with Cap, they just like got his shield stuck basically, and they just took off Bucky's arm. Like, they have so much control over this that they're able to maneuver those like subtle things. And I was sitting there going, oh, here we go. Maybe Cap will be humbled a little bit here and not like such a badass. But then instead, he gets all butthurt and is like, I'm going to take roids because I'm like, Cap, come on. We're trying so hard to like you, man. Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. Like,
yeah, just that all-American like guy, trying to overcompensate for his lack of ability.
Like Buzz Lightyear before he realizes he's a toy, or he's just kind of like delusional and thinks he like has all these powers and stuff.
Yeah. You're playing with the big boys now. Like, this kind of gave him like, oh yeah, you're playing with some. This is like real shit you're dealing with. These are not like simple folk. You're dealing with super soldiers. You're dealing with trained killers and warriors and stuff. This is a whole different world you're playing in. Yeah. So, so we get Zemo on loose. We get I like the discussion between Battlestar and fake Cap about would you take the serum, and you Pal's like, hell yeah, I'll take the serum. Of course I would.
And notably earlier in the episode, Sam said he would not.
Yeah, and he was like, no hesitation too. Zemo point. Oh, no hesitation. I like that. Yeah. So it's a villain. Would you take the serum, Sarah? Would you take the serum?
I don't know. It depends on if other people, like a lot of other people had it, and I was at like a major disadvantage. If I was the only one, probably not. But if everyone else had super soldier serum and I didn't, then yeah, totally. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of
you could be Captain New Mexico.
Yeah. Okay, why not? I like to.
I'm gonna draw that up. I'll make you Captain New Mexico.
I fight for my loved ones, so that could work. I don't usually fight for myself that much, but I definitely, like, if you attack my family or friends, like, I am ready.
All right, got your shield idea already. It's gonna have a sunflower on it. It's gonna be great.
Would you take the super soldier serum?
Hell yeah! I'm taking a damn vaccine. Of course, I'll take the damn super soldier serum. Why not? I would just take it so I would just take it so my body doesn't ache when I wake up in the damn morning. So
You know, if I could just get like a little bit so that my neck doesn't hurt every day.
So my bones and like stuff don't hurt. Yeah, can I take like a little small dose, a little quarter dose?
Slow the aging process. Like,
I'm not gonna be fighting crime or anything. I just want to, just be able to wake up in the morning without pain. That's all.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're the only one with it, then you're just asking to be attacked constantly.
Yeah, exactly. And then people will, like, want you to do stuff and like want you to like save them and save the world and stuff like that. I don't got time for that. I just. All right, so it's probably would, yes. we probably
would. Good to know. I'll call you if I need anything.
We get a crazy flex move from Kylie. She calls up Sam's sister and kind of pretty much threatens her, threatens a kid and stuff. So that makes Sam pretty heated. They suit up, and we get a nice little fight scene. Pretty badass fight scene. All around, Battlestar gets thrown into a wall. Is he dead? Did they confirm he's dead? He checked his pulse, but I didn't really see like if he all the way dead.
I thought he looked pretty dead.
He looked pretty dead, yeah, for sure. So we the last part we get Cap pretty much losing it and using the shield to pretty much kill this guy in public, and we get the whole world is watching. So everybody, of course, has their camera out and they look at him. They had the great shot of Cap with the shield coming down on him. There was I think it was a scene in when Cap was like fighting vampires or something. He had like the kill one of the main vampires with the shield, and he kind of did that same move, like chopping off its head. So and that might have been a callback from the comics. We'll see. But I thought great intense scene. The look on John Walker's face. It just kind of says it all when he stands up and you have the bloody shield and he's just standing there, and that's America right there. That's America in a nutshell for sure. It's Gold Dirty Bastards. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Yeah. Unless they bring him back, some weird way. But so yeah, what do you think of this whole last fight and the ending there?
Well, when she called Sarah, I was like, this is so creepy. I feel like that was like, you used to date my boyfriend stalker level. It was like, I know your kids' names. I know where your boat is. Like, I checked out.
I know the layout. Yeah.
Layout. But like, I don't think that Carly was like, I think she was trying to let Sarah know that she was serious, but I didn't get the feeling that she was actually like going to hurt the kid.
Yeah. I think she was, well, she even said that too. She was like, kind of like, she wanted to see if, what he would do and what, if she can actually trust him.
Yeah. Well, and Sam isn't like this whole fight scene. I was like so interesting because I was trying to look at it from Carly's perspective of if she's watching them fight, does Sam look like he's fighting with Cap? And a lot of the times he does.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're like reluctantly teaming up. So it's because they don't want to work with them, but they kind of have. They're on the same path.
Yeah, and then Kat made that comment about like, what's with all the knives? Is that a callback to something? Like, what was that about? I don't know.
Yeah, were there some knives in the last episode when I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. It's like, what? Do you have a problem with knives, dude?
Yeah, I would rather get shot with a gun. I guess I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. Dude, I mean, I don't think she meant to kill Lamar, so that is like, oh, so unfortunate. And then he snaps, like,
yeah,
and I think his like whatever issue, like PTSD or like anger problems or whatever that was like sitting kind of right on the surface, that just like water.
And now that he took the serum too, and that's just going to enhance whatever crazy he had going.
Did he take it already?
Yeah, he was bending the steel and like he took the serum. Yeah, he's enhanced now.
I'm a little like
yeah, he's enhanced now. So he jumped out that window and hit the truck. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh yeah, he broke the glass.
Yeah,
that's what I was so mad about. I was like, these are beautiful stained glass windows. And he also did that with the stupid door. Like they took Lamar and then he like busted through the door, so glass shattered everywhere. Like, are you not worried about like glass in your eye or?
Yeah, well, broken glass is one of my phobias. I hate broken glass.
I hate it too. There's little like shards everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I hate glitter. It's like little shards of glass.
Yeah. And it's like herpes. It like never goes away, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere. glitter is like
damn glitterati. So yeah, great shot too of him just standing there with the bloody shield and then just like so
that shot. That and it kind of was like I don't know. It was sort of reminding me of when we saw Zemo with the mask and he was walking.
Yeah,
you know that like kind of underneath shot where you can like see what they're holding. I really like how they're shooting these scenes. Like the lighting has been really nice. And
they feel like movies. These feel like movies every week. This is like not a. You don't feel like you're watching a TV show. This like feels like a movie. Like you could easily watch this on the big screen and be like, okay, don't miss a beat.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I like how they're consistent with these shows. Like that's why I was like, like all the shows they've had before, like the Marvel shows, like Marvel, like the Agents of Shield, and even the Peggy Carter show. It just feels like a TV show. It feels like it's shot on TV. You feel like you're watching a TV show, but these feel like movies. They feel like you're watching a 6-hour movie. Let's see, Gold Dirty Bastards. Did he save a little to possibly revive Lamar off screen?
I don't think our boy Cap would save a drop.
Yeah, I think he took that down like a shot, like at Mardi Gras. He was like, "Nope, I'm getting my
shot it up like heroin, man."
The good stuff. Like, he was quick. So yeah, all right. So overall, what would you give this episode?
Oh man, I think we're at like 9.4 probably. I really like this episode. It also has kind of, I think, started to wrap up a little bit of this Flag Smashers storyline.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see possibly the end of this next week, and then the last episode is gonna be the battle between Cap and Falcon and Bucky. I think we're gonna get a little through a triple threat match, and I think we might see the end of the Flag Smashers next week, or at least towards the end. And then we still don't know what Zemo is like going to be involved. Is he like maybe he is the overall villain? Maybe he is maybe he's Mephisto. Who knows?
He succeeded, right? I mean, he destroyed all the super soldier serum. So now it's like, is he going to go after every single super soldier? That would be like the only next step, right?
Yeah. Well, there's not too many super soldiers out there, really, like with the serum. Well, I guess
Carly. We don't know. Did she recover in the episode, or was that at the end?
What happened? What?
Carly, did we see her recovered after she?
They had her. She had her. That's when she kind of revealed her plan and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who's any other super. Like you had the Abomination. He was part of the Super Soldier He took like a version of the serum, so he might get involved. He's going to be involved in the She-Hulk show.
So I want Isaiah Bradley, just throwing it out there.
Yeah. I want to. I still want to see like a flashback of that. Hopefully, we might still get that.
I really hope we will. Next week is this supposed big cameo.
I think it's Cap. I think it's Steve Rogers. I think the more I thought about it, I think they said it would be like an emotional gut punch and shit. I think Steve's gonna come in and kind of give like Falcon a pep talk. Hey, motherfucker, I chose you for a reason. There was a whole reason I gave you the shield. So I think they were talking about it's gonna be an emotional thing. I think it's gonna be Cap. I think Steve Rogers is gonna come in and make an appearance. So I don't know, maybe I don't know if on his deathbed or gonna just kind of make. Just kind of give the boys a pep talk before they go into like the final confrontation. So I think that's going to be the big reveal next week.
What did you think about that guy that said that like he didn't think another Cap existed, and then he met Carly?
Oh, when he was talking about Cap was like his favorite. He was a big fan, and
it gave him faith that they were like good people out there. And then he said, I didn't think another person like that existed until I met you.
Yeah. Carly. Well, that just shows what their side is like thinking. What's every no matter what the cause is, what the fight is, there's always going to be somebody that thinks they're right and whatever side they're rooting for. So the
hero in their own story.
Yeah, it's a lot of philosophical things in this. Like you said, a lot of Machiavelli, the art of work stuff for sure. I would say I would give it 9. I would say on par with last week's episode. I would say a 9 for this one too.
What's with Sharon Carter and her satellites? Do we think that
she has satellites? I'm telling you, she is a Skrull. She's a Skrull.
I mean, yeah. I'm with Skrull.
I think those are all Skrulls. I think they're like probably like a side. They're like a little militia Skrull army on Earth, and they've gotten some kind of power and stuff. So they're trying to build an army.
Yeah, I could see Skrull. I just don't think Power Broker, because I think they would have been more vague.
I like that Armanzola though. That's a good shout. You know that's I like Armanzola. I hope he comes out with the freaky robot looking look he has in the comic. That'd be cool, like a little TV screen face.
Comic, but sure.
He's pretty fucking weird.
Last time we saw him, he was like a USB drive, right?
Yeah, so. Yeah. There was kind of a nod to how he looked in the comic too, with the screens and stuff. So it was definitely a shout on that. Gold Dirty Bastard's gonna give it a 9. Yeah, we have 9.
Wow, I'm the highest one.
You look at high praise.
Oh so I like all the chatter, you know.
Yeah.
What can I say?
So what do you think is gonna happen next week?
I do feel like the Flag Smashers storyline is gonna wrap up. Like either Carly dies or joins forces with Bucky and Sam, or goes away. I don't know. And I feel like maybe the Wakandans will deal with Zemo.
Or try to hunt him down for sure.
Yeah, or like go somewhere else hunting him. And I think we're kind of clearing the way for the final episode, which I do think is going to be a big confrontation with Cap, and like the discussion of, well, if Cap's not Cap, who should be Cap? Multiple times, though, they said that this shield should just be destroyed this episode.
Yeah.
Multiple people said it. So
yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, but I think that's going to be maybe it'll go to a point where they can destroy it, and like Falcon takes it up. Like, no, I'll take up the mantle finally.
What about you? What do you think?
What's up?
What do you think is going to happen?
I think we might see a resolution to the Flag Smasher stuff. I think I'm curious to see how they deal with John Walker after this. Or is the government going to like try to take the shield away, try to shut him down? Now that he has powers, he's going to be a little bit more dangerous. Is he going to be on the run now? Is he going to be like how are they going to deal with this situation? I'm pretty curious. Like, because it's all out in the public. He just murdered a man in cold. You know, they don't know. You know, they could say, "Oh, he was dangerous," but he pretty much killed him in cold blood. So
yeah, well, and like, I was just thinking they could definitely say he was dangerous, but also Cap like decapitated the dude.
Yeah,
it wasn't like he was down and I arrested him. It was like he was down and I cut off his head with my shield.
Yeah, it was a pretty brutal scene. This is a pretty brutal show for Disney Plus.
That's where to come back from.
Yeah. So I'm curious how they're going to deal with that. Is he going to be on the run? Is it maybe part of the points that they're gonna Falcon's gonna have to like go basically take him down and so I don't know.
What about the Power Broker? Because maybe he will notice that John Walker has powers suddenly and might think that he stole the super soldier.
Yeah. No, that's a good point too. Yeah, he could be coming after him like, oh, well, how'd you get the super soldier? So I'm like, oh yeah, oh well.
Fishy.
So, this is like raises a lot of questions for sure. Smartphones caught it all. Yep, it's all the world knows. The world is watching now. Backlash coming next week. Yeah, there's gonna be some repercussions from this. This is you just introduced a new Captain America, it's supposed to be like this new thing, and then pretty much he's murdering a guy on on TikTok. So,
but I mean, he's not gonna go down easily. I don't think.
No. Even if now that he has powers now too. That's gonna
Exactly.
So it's basically gonna take Bucky and Falcon to take him down. So I think we're gonna get a good triple threat match for the last episode, and it's gonna be it's gonna be
Do you think we're gonna know who the Power Broker is by the end of this?
I think so. I think we're gonna. I hope it's not. I hope it's just not one of those things where it's like we build it up and one of those reveals where it's like let down. Yeah. Like I've learned to like set back my expectations, but hopefully it's
temper them a little.
Hopefully it's somebody decent. We'll see. But I think it's gonna be something to do with Sharon. Like I'm thinking Skrulls. I'm thinking it's got to be Skrulls because that Secret Invasion show's happening, and I think they're gonna plant seeds for that. So we'll see. Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
End credit scene, power broker revealed. Yeah, could be.
Maybe, yeah, I could see something like that. But that's what I said. It was going to be for Mephisto too. I said it was going to be like Agatha talking to her dude. So I've been wrong before.
Yeah, on the finale. I'm pretty sure they'll have after credits for the finale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll have one. Yeah, they'll probably have some kind of reveal. Yeah, so I'm lower expectation for the Proud Broker. It could be like just somebody like just random person, but I think it probably will be somebody significant for sure.
And I think I personally think it's going to be somebody that we know as movie watchers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's going to be some random person from the comics, because then they'll have to like explain who that person is.
Or if it's somebody big from the comic where it kind of you don't have to explain too much, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. They could go a lot of directions. So yeah, already 2 episodes left. Damn, flew by. 6 episodes flies by when you're having fun. All right. Any final thoughts on this episode before we get the hell out of here?
No. Carly said she wanted to separate the crew and kill Cap, and I'm down for that plan.
So you would take the serum and you would kill Cap. Okay, we got Sarah.
I would do like those like teenage girls did in like the Nazi era, where they just like seduced Nazi high-ranking officials and then like took them in the forest and killed them.
There you go.
That would be my style. Yeah, much less aggressive.
Clean clothes. Ross for Power Broker and Coulson for cameo. I like Ross for Power Broker. That seems like a plausible. I think it's gonna be Steve Rogers. I think we're gonna see Steve Rogers come in and make a cameo. There was talk about him possibly cameoing the next Spider-Man movie in some kind of capacity, or no, not the Spider-Man movie. The Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I think. So maybe that was just a cover for him to film a scene for this. I think Steve Rogers would make the most sense too, because the boy's going to need a pep talk. I think he's going to come in and give him the Any Given Sunday speech from Al Pacino.
It could also be a flashback, or like finding a letter from him, or I don't know that a letter counts as a cameo, but he could show up in other capacities then as old Cap.
Yeah. Just thought of this. Loki, possibly Loki. Well, they could set up the next show. I don't know. Maybe I think they're gonna keep that separated, because the WandaVision didn't really lead into Captain America or Falcon and Winter Soldier. So maybe we'll see.
Yeah, but I like that plan because I am so excited for Loki.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm excited for that too. Yeah, the more I see of it, the more I like it. Yeah.
I think they've already said there's going to be 2 seasons at least. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's the first time they've announced a second season for a show, for any of these.
Or it's even aired.
Yeah. All right. So all right. Let's get out of here. And good episode. So yeah, if you guys have been watching, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out our weekly show on Tuesdays, SF Company Hour. Always a good time talking comics, toys, movies, TV, just whatever geeky stuff we want to talk about. And check out more after shows for sure. We're going to do some MCU, hopefully some MCU retro reviews on the first phase. We're going to do that in between Falcon Winter Soldier and the Loki show. We got a few weeks to cover, so we'll probably not every week, but every other week we'll probably do one. And what else? So yeah, go check out the Instagrams, check out the Facebook and Twitters and all that crap. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I got a cool unboxing, hopefully dropping tomorrow night. It's already been filmed, so tomorrow night or Saturday morning, one of the two. So be on the lookout for that. Cool.
Comment below that you want Ray to do a Harry Potter movie review thing with me.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, we could you read all the books too, so you can explain what we missed. All right. Thanks, Gold Dirty Bastard, for joining us. And Nip will be back next week, hopefully, all rested up, ready to go. It's just not the same without him. Just not the same. All right. We're going to get out of here. Sarah, thanks. And we'll see you guys next week. And you guys be safe and stay golden.